Hey, what's going on, guys? Gil here. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully, I get a couple of people to watch. Just got out the shower, getting ready for the shave I've been waiting for since I first started wet shaving. I've always loved Old Spice, and I got my hands on some vintage Old Spice, and that's what we're going to be shaving with tonight. I've been holding off on this soap because I didn't want to use it until I actually had the matching aftershave. So this is the original, and I'll show you the box. Hey, what's going on? This is the original Old Spice shaving mug and soap. So this is the front of the box. I'll show you guys because I know there were some guys interested. This is the back, and as you can see right down here, it's original from the Shelton Company in Clifton, New Jersey. Or this is from Wayne, New Jersey. So that's the original box, and you can still smell it. It's all original, and I'll show you the mug here. It has the Old Spice Shelton on the bottom, and then it has the original seal cap. Really beautiful, man. They don't make stuff like this anymore. And here is the original, never used Old Spice soap. You can still see the ship logo right in there. So it smells nice, smells good. From what I've seen, it lathers up really, really good. We just have to get in there probably a couple of times to get some of that dry soap out. But I'm super excited. I was doing research. I looked on the Old Spice Collectibles website. It's pretty much oldspicecollectibles.com. And to my surprise, this mug was produced in the late 70s. And the first year of production was 1978, which happens to be my birth year. So I'm calling this my birth year Old Spice shave mug. So I'm really happy to have this. 1978, and it has the ship recovery on both sides. So really, 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 really nice. So that's the soap we're going to be using. And then the aftershave that we're going to be using is the original Old Spice in the holiday tin. So this is the tin that it came in. And this is all original. I'll be sure to hold on to this. It is super hard to come off. And the box, when you open it up, you just get that. I don't know if you guys have smelled Old Spice, original Old Spice, but man, it smells great. So that's the tin. And this is the original Old Spice pamphlet that came in there. So you have Old Spice collection. You got some advertisement here in the back. And then inside, maybe I can go still use this at the store. I get 50 cents off any Old Spice product. Isn't that cool? And check this out. Pretty much every piece that I received has the original pamphlet inside. So really cool to see. I'll hold it up there for a couple of seconds. So if you guys want to go back, pause it and take a look. And I didn't even know, but they were offering, hey, what's up, Milton? They were offering different scents in the Old Spice. They had the fresh, musk, island breeze, and the classic sport. So I'm going to be on the lookout for some of that stuff now. So that's the original packaging that came. And here is the bottles. These are the smaller bottles. These are the 2.5 fluid ounces. Really nice. Nice glass bottle. You can see the from when it was molded right here on the bottom, and the number. And then on the cap, this is the one with the star. And from my research, this tin was produced from from 90 to 91. So, man, that stuff smells really great, man. Nothing like the current Old Spice that's out there on the shelves. And the Lasting cologne smells just as good. It's hard for me to pick up a difference. Has the same scent, but I'm going to have to say that the Aftershave is slightly stronger in the scent profile versus the Lasting cologne. And I also have a couple of controls here because I've been using this Barrister Man Reserve Spice. And let me tell you, the Barrister Man Reserve Spice comes really close to the original Old Spice Aftershave scent. So these two here, if you have them, they're going to pair up great. This scent and this scent is really good. Now the Barrister and Man, in my opinion, the scent off of the tub is a lot stronger. Maybe because it's currently produced, but it's a lot stronger coming off the tub. And it's a little bit spicier. I'm getting a little bit more floral. Yeah, a little bit more floral, a little bit more perfumey, but this is a really close match. Now, as far as the current Old Spice that's produced, man, it's nowhere near what the original Aftershave smells like and what the Barrister and Man Reserve Spice smells like. These two go together perfectly, in my opinion. Now, this one is a little bit weaker, and I have to say the current Old Spice goes a lot more with the soap that's in here. This soap, probably because it's a little bit older, but I get a really faint smell. I'm not getting the very strong smell. I may have to get in there. Probably get that top layer off, but it's a very weak scent. But it still smells good. You get that hint of Old Spice, but it's not. I don't think the soap and the cologne was meant to match up perfectly, but you do get some of the Old Spice smell in there. So enough talking. Yeah, it is, JC. That's what I've been reading. A big difference in the formulation. So, lost track. Reading the messages, talking, keeping up with you guys, you kind of lose track. But this is the soap I'm going to be using tonight. And I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I'm going to be using I only take this out for special occasions, my Gillette Adjustable Fat Boy. Mint condition. I love this razor. I'm not going to cut myself because this baby here never lets me down. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a E2 code. So in there I just popped it in, brand new Gillette Silver Blue, one of my favorite blades. Top 3 blades in my den. And I have it on the number 5. So that's the razor I'm going to be going with. And I also have the Parker SRX that I use in my lav shave because I'm growing out the stash. So I'm going to use it just to line up. I may not do too much lining up because I've been lining up too much here. So I'm getting a little bit thinner side this side versus this side. So I just may line up this a little bit and let that grow in. And then the brush I'm going to be using is my Aftershave chest piece brush. And I was looking for a beautiful brush to match up my set, and these two go together like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, they look great together. The coloration, almost identical to an Old Spice shave mug. So if you want something cool to kind of go with your Old Spice mug, get yourself one of these little guys. Really great. And I love how this baby lathers up, becoming one of my favorite knots. So that's the brush I'm going to be using today. So like I said, we're going to get the face wet. I just got out the shower. And it's my first time lathering up this beautiful soap. I'm so excited. Ever since I started wet shaving, this is what I've been looking forward to. And I finally got the opportunity to get me some original Old Spice. So I have my brush wet. Give it a quick shake. Man, I don't believe I'm doing this. I don't. I contemplated not using this ever. But I said, you only live once. You can't take this stuff to the grave with you. It's a hobby I enjoy. Something I love to do. Brings me a lot of pleasure. I'm taking it. I'm doing it. So, I won't shave with this every day, but I'll definitely take this out for a spin. The handles are great, man. The handles are really great. I mean, this is really nice in the hand. Feels great. And the one thing I do love about these brushes is the loft. I don't like my loft to be too short. I have some other brushes that I really do love, but the loft is slightly on the, lower side. I like my loft to be higher. I feel like it gives me a better splay. So I'm going to load this up here for a couple of seconds. I'm trying to get that top layer off because I really want to make sure I get some of that dry soap off and get into that good stuff underneath. So I'm going to give this brush a really, really nice load. It's getting nice and pasty. Really nice and pasty. So I have my brush loaded. I'm just going to clean up. Clean off the puck there a little bit. Going to clean off the hands. He does. He has, I believe, he has a couple of synthetics, natural hair brushes on his site. I know he has a Badger, I believe a silver tip. So if you guys are interested in that, just go on over. Or I think he's on still. So if you have any questions, just ask him. So nice and thick. I think I'm just going to need to add a little bit of water. So I'm going to dip the brush and start painting this on. And this is what I love right here, when you can really get in there and get a nice splay. Really nice. Not so thick of a lather. I think I need to kind of break in the puck. The puck is so old. From what I've heard, you need to kind of get through that first layer of that dry, crusty soap. But I'm going to use this soap right here, because I'm not letting any of this go to waste. But I think a couple of shaves in, the puck is going to break in nicely. I can tell you now the scent, my first time using this, I don't know if any of you guys out there watching have used it before, but fill me in or comment below. But the scent is not a perfect match to the aftershave. You can smell the similarities, but it's not a dead-on scent. If you want a dead-on scent to what the Old Spice smells like, or the vintage Old Spice smells like, Barrister and Man Reserve Spice, man, that soap is spot on. And I can see it dissipating here a little bit on my face. Alright, so I'm going to get the shave going. Been looking forward to this. I'm just going to clean up my sideburns here a little bit. Clean off my ears. Neck. Dry the hands. Woo! I'm excited. Really nice, man. I tell you now, my vintage Fat Boy and my vintage Slim. No one can ever take that away from me. So the soap is nice and slick. Feels really good, nice slickness, but it is dissipating quite a bit. So I'm not sure it's because if it's just of the vintage age or what, but it is dissipating quite a bit. But the good thing is, I still have good slickness. Really nice slickness on the soap, but you can see dissipated. I almost feel like I need to go back and lather it up just a little bit more. Get a little more soap on there. Just want to have that protection, especially right around the chin area, because that's always my trouble area. Oh yeah, that's much better. All right. Yeah, much better. The second time around when I added some more soap, it was just dissipating way too much for my liking. So I'm just going to clean up here because I'm letting the stash grow, so I'm learning to navigate around it. I need to lather up kind of old school towel. What does that mean? Because I'm from the new school, which is barely any school. So elaborate a little me. I know you're very knowledgeable when it comes to all things vintage, but let me know. You have to beat it into a bowl to submission after you get the soap in. Oh, I didn't bloom it. I guess next time around I'll bloom it. But it is lathering up nice. I'm just finding that it's dissipating on my face. If Todd did a lathering tutorial, that would be amazing. I'll put that on my favorites and watch it over and over. But first pass was a success. We'll be going for a second pass. And then we're going to go to my favorite part, which is the aftershave. Really nice. Feels really good. Alright. It's my first pass. Sorry, second pass. Pretty good. We got a little weeper down here. Slow nick. Feels nice. Nice shave. Feels good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of soap. Take it off the brush. And I'm going to just put a little bit on. Just so I can shape up this little soap patch I have going. I'm going to use my shavette for that. Not too much off of this side, so that's all I'm going to do. So I can let that side grow in. It's getting a little bit thinner. That's good for that side. So we'll see how it goes. A little cold water. Feels nice, feels good. Ooh, feels real good. Alright, so we're gonna throw a little alum on. Oh yeah, right here I got myself a little bit. I can feel it. Right down here, I have a little sting. But overall, a very nice, enjoyable shave. The scent on the soap, if I had to choose right now between my Barrister and Man Reserve Spice and my vintage Old Spice, Barrister and Man all the way, baby. That soap smells amazing. I don't know if it was just mine, but the scent off of my puck, not the strongest scent, but the post shave felt really good on the soap. It was nice and smooth. Now with the alum, of course, you know that dries it off, but I'm gonna clean that off. But the post shave on the Barrister and Man is out of this world. Out of this world. Alright, so Old Spice Aftershave. And I tested this out before when I first got it, and I know there is a slight burn anywhere you put it on. There's a slight burn. I put a small sample on my wrist when I first got it, and I can feel the burn. I don't know if it was just the formulation or the alcohol in it, but I hadn't shaved. I just put it on my wrist, and you can feel the tingle. So I'm guessing on my face, especially after a shave, we're gonna feel that burn, baby. Oh yeah, I'm gonna feel it. Hopefully it's not too bad. But man, the smell off of this. Oh man, that stuff is nice. Man, that stuff is nice. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels nice. Definitely is a burn, but it's not a bad burn. I don't know how to explain it, but it's sort of like a medicated burn. It's not like, you know, when you have skin irritation. Use more. This has to last me for the rest of my life. But here it is for you guys. It's nice too. Doesn't have a drying feeling. Feels smooth. Oh man, it burns. Yeah. Woo! Oh yeah. Definitely does burn. Wow. Yep. Whoa. Oh yeah. Wow. Woo! Feels nice. It's tingly, almost numbing. It feels super smooth. Really smooth. Usually when I shave with my modern soaps and aftershaves, I still feel like I need something to moisturize and kind of bring that moisture back. But with this, I don't feel like I need that. I can tell you though, my lips, numb. Numb, completely numb. The cheeks are burning. My chin is burning. Mustache area, neck, everything is burning. But it's a nice, smooth, sort of like a medicated burn. You guys will realize it does get hot when you're in the fire, but you have a ton of gear on. But it feels really nice. It feels really good. So that's the aftershave. I have the long-lasting cologne. What is the recommendation for the long-lasting cologne? Is this something you would put on after the aftershave? Or is this something you want to put on like once you go out and you're ready for the day to put on? It's just some stank. Made for men. So should I throw some of this stuff on? Or it's on the toilet? I'll throw a little on for tonight. Just a little bit. It's gonna be a nice day tomorrow. Definitely, 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 definitely. Man, that felt good. That was a good shave. I really enjoyed the aftershave. The soap was enjoyable, but maybe as I break it in, maybe the scent will get stronger. I didn't feel like the soap had a very strong scent, but the next time around, I'll bloom it in some warm water, see how it performs. Kind of had a little problem lathering it up. It was on the tougher side for me to lather, but it performed really well, so I'll definitely take it out for another spin. Soap has just a small base note. Yeah, just a small base note, which I enjoyed it, but I keep going back, man. If you guys out there enjoy the Old Spice Aftershave Vintage, you need to check out this Reserve Spice, man. This is becoming my go-to soap. If I'm not shaving on camera, and I need to do a quick shave or a shave that I just need to take care of, this is the soap that I break out. I just love it. It smells great, performs great, lathers up, great post-shave feel. Really nice soap. So, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Just to wrap it up, vintage Old Spice. Whoa, that's in the Old Spice. Vintage Old Spice cologne and aftershave. We have our beautiful... Yes, Old Spice mug, beautiful Evershave chest piece brush, and the vintage puck that was in there. And last but not least, my fat boy, baby. Beautiful, beautiful razor. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next shave.